Today is August 28th, 2013, and we are at the intersection of 113th Avenue and Broadway in Crown Point, Indiana, at the complex called Caleb's Corner. And we'll go over the items of what we're going to be doing here. They're all going to be gutter related. As you see, the hip roof areas up above. What they did is they took the downspouts and gutters and they returned them back to the building. They never did add any proper downspouts on it. They put in a 3x4 outlet tube and drain directly onto the roof. They're having ice and water problems. So what we're going to do is patch all those on all those returning gutters all the way down in the front of the building. Patch those with a white patch on the inside of the gutter. Repitch those opposite direction. And I want downspouts running straight directly down into the downspouts below them. So there'll be a couple A's back down the freeze board onto the brick by the step flashing and directly into those lower downspouts. So there's going to be 7 of those. 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. Now here you see where it says Midwest and Austin Equipment. There's a downspout here with a missing elbow. I want to put a B elbow and I want to face it up against the wall, shooting toward the windows. Just opposite of this one down here. I do not want it directed toward the doorway. And it's up against the wall like that so it isn't sticking out for a tripping hazard. We'll walk around the building. Another side up there too. You see they got the 3x4 outlet tube. We're going to patch that off, repitch it slightly, bring it down the wall, and I want to run them straight vertically from the upper gutter down the wall with the downspout into the lower downspout. We'll walk around the south side of the building. Now there's 4 downspouts on this particular side going all the way down. All we're going to be doing here is adding extensions. And I want the extensions to come right out to about an inch before the concrete stops. So right along this edge. So bring extensions out, and I want the extensions to be screwed, 2 screws on top, 2 screws on each side so that it's permanent. Extension there, simple extension there. If you need to drop that elbow a little bit lower to get underneath those lines for the air conditioner, do so. Don't bend those so they snap off. Do not bend those. Go ahead, this one here is behind this grass landscaping. If we need to go ahead and run a B elbow and a B elbow to get ourselves around it, go ahead and do that. Now this one has a flex line on it. We're going to get rid of this flex line. I want you to take that A elbow off. I want you to put a B elbow on there, and I want to bring it right along the wall out to the edge here. Because as you see, this is a curve, and people's tires get up on the curve. They're just going to smash it. But they're not going to get right up against the building because they will rip their rear view, or side view mirror off, I should say. So you could take that elbow and make that a B, get rid of the A, bring it out, and make sure all the downspout extensions are screwed on permanently. Another downspout rear of the building. Bring that straight out. Extension, you're going to cut that extension on a slight angle to kind of go with the curb. And all the way down, there's downspouts. They all need extensions all the way out to the edge of the sidewalk. Now this particular one here by this big power meter box has got a lot of dents and smashes in it. Go ahead and replace that entire downspout. Any of them that are in poor shape, go ahead and do so. Now up here, we're going to go ahead and patch that hole, get rid of that elbow draining onto the roof where it's constantly wet. They do have ice problems backing up in the wintertime. Repitch that gutter back toward this outside miter. Go ahead and cut you in a new 3x4 outlet hole. Run it down the wall with an A and A, and then an A on the bottom. And go ahead and pipe it into that gutter, but I do not want it overflowing and splashing over the doorway or anywhere on the sidewalk because this is a public area occupied by the general public, so if there is any ice conditions, we don't want to be liable for any of that. So all these downspouts extend all the way out to the edge of the sidewalks, down to the far corner. and this is the last remaining. Now the elbow that you take off, the A elbow on the other corner where you're going to be putting the B, if you want to use that, it is faded to match the rest of these downspouts evenly. You can slip that A elbow on there, reuse it, and put an extension on there. And that completes this video work order. There is no work to be done on the north side. He is going to be burying that with some ground tile, so we're not to touch anything on the north side. End of video.